plastic bottle of water to quench your thirst, a packet of crisps for a midday snack, a chocolate bar for a quick energy boost. These seemingly insignificant choices, multiplied by millions across the globe, contribute to a colossal problem, the relentless tide of plastic waste engulfing our planet. Every day we unknowingly unleash a torrent of plastic, its invisible impact slowly but surely transforming our world. From the depths of our oceans to the peaks of remote mountains, plastic waste has infiltrated every corner of our planet, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Marine life suffocates beneath a blanket of plastic debris. Ecosystems crumble under the weight of non-biodegradable waste. The very air we breathe carries microscopic particles of plastic, a stark reminder of our pervasive plastic footprint. This is not a distant threat, a problem for future generations to solve. This is our legacy, our responsibility. The choices we make today as individuals and as a global community will determine the fate of our planet. It is time to acknowledge the invisible tsunami of plastic waste and take decisive action to stem its tide. The statistics paint a grim picture. Every year the world generates over 380 million tons of plastic waste, enough to circle the Earth over 18 times. This figure is projected to double by 2034, an alarming testament to our insatiable appetite for plastic. The consequences of this plastic addiction are dire, with far-reaching implications for both human health and the environment. While plastic waste is a global issue, some countries bear a disproportionate responsibility. China, the United States, and India rank as the top 3 plastic waste generators, together accounting for over a third of global plastic production. On a per capita basis, the United States leads the pack, with each American generating a staggering 208 pounds of plastic waste annually. This plastic deluge does not simply disappear. A significant portion ends up in our oceans, where it slowly breaks down into microplastics ingested by marine life and ultimately entering our food chain. The rest languishes in landfills, releasing harmful greenhouse gases as it decomposes or litters our landscapes, a constant reminder of our unsustainable habits. Cigarette butts, those ubiquitous remnants of a smoker's habit, represent a significant and often overlooked source of plastic pollution. While most smokers believe cigarette filters are biodegradable, they are in fact made of cellulose acetate, a type of plastic that can take up to a decade to decompose. These filters, laden with toxic chemicals, leach into the environment, contaminating soil and waterways. The numbers are staggering. Globally, trillions of cigarette butts are discarded each year, making them the most common form of litter worldwide. China, with its vast population of smokers, tops the list of cigarette butt polluters, generating an estimated 1.7 trillion butts annually. The United States follows closely behind, with an estimated 477 billion cigarette butts discarded every year. The environmental impact of cigarette filters is multifaceted and devastating. As they break down, cigarette filters release microplastics and harmful chemicals into the environment, posing a significant threat to both aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. The toxic residues can contaminate soil and water sources, harming plant and animal life. Furthermore, discarded cigarette butts contribute to urban blight and can spark wildfires, posing a risk to human safety and property. Our insatiable appetite for convenience has fueled a booming snack food industry, leaving a trail of plastic waste in its wake. From potato chip bags to candy bar wrappers, snack packaging represents a significant contributor to global plastic pollution. These single-use plastics, often made from layers of different materials, pose a unique challenge for recycling facilities. The environmental consequences of our snacking habits are far-reaching. Plastic packaging contributes to overflowing landfills, where it can take hundreds of years to decompose. Lightweight plastic wrappers are easily carried by wind and rain, ending up in our oceans and other natural environments, where they pose a serious threat to wildlife. The statistics are alarming. Globally, over 1.5 billion plastic snack bags are consumed every year. This translates to approximately 4 million bags used every minute, a stark reminder of the sheer volume of plastic waste generated by this industry. The United States, with its love affair with processed foods, consumes an estimated 200 billion chip bags annually highlighting the urgent need for sustainable alternatives. Section 5. A Bittersweet Truth: Chocolate's Plastic Footprint. Chocolate, a beloved treat enjoyed by millions worldwide, comes at a hidden cost, a mountain of plastic waste. From the brightly colored wrappers of individual chocolate bars to the intricate packaging of assorted chocolates, the chocolate industry relies heavily on plastic, much of which ends up in landfills and the environment. The sheer volume of plastic waste generated by the chocolate industry is staggering. Globally, an estimated 90 million tons of chocolate are produced each year, generating millions of tons of plastic waste in the process. Germany, a nation renowned for its chocolate consumption, produces over 1.3 million tons of chocolate annually, highlighting the scale of the plastic waste challenge. This plastic deluge has far-reaching consequences. Plastic packaging contributes to overflowing landfills where it can take hundreds of years to decompose, leaching harmful chemicals into the environment. Lightweight plastic wrappers often find their way into our oceans where they entangle marine life and disrupt delicate ecosystems. Section 6. Wrapped in Waste: The Peril of Plastic Films. Plastic wrap, cling film, grocery films. These seemingly indispensable items in our kitchens and daily lives come with a hefty environmental price tag. Designed for short-term use, these thin, flexible plastic films have an alarmingly long lifespan in the environment, persisting for hundreds of years. The convenience of plastic films comes at a steep cost. These materials are notoriously difficult to recycle, often ending up in landfills or incinerators. The lightweight nature of plastic films makes them easily airborne, contributing to plastic pollution in even the most remote corners of the planet. Once in the environment, plastic films can entangle wildlife, block drainage systems, and leach harmful chemicals into soil and water sources. The statistics are disheartening. Globally, an estimated 5 trillion plastic bags are used each year, highlighting our reliance on these single-use items. The average family uses several rolls of plastic wrap per year, contributing to a mountain of plastic waste that ends up in landfills and the environment. Section 7. Turning the tide: Choices for a Plastic-Free Future. The plastic crisis we face may seem insurmountable, but there is hope. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, advocating for policy changes and supporting innovative solutions, we can stem the tide of plastic waste and create a more sustainable future. Change begins with us. We can reduce our plastic footprint by embracing reusable alternatives: cloth bags for grocery shopping, reusable containers for food storage, and refillable water bottles. Supporting businesses that prioritize sustainable packaging and reducing our consumption of single-use plastics are crucial steps in the right direction. Beyond individual action, systemic change is essential. Governments and corporations must implement policies that promote plastic reduction, encourage the use of alternative materials, and invest in innovative recycling technologies. By working together, we can create a world where plastic is no longer a threat to our planet, but a valuable resource. Section 8. Our ocean, our future, a shared responsibility. The plastic pollution crisis is a stark reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world. The plastic we discard today will continue to circulate in our environment for generations to come, impacting not only marine life but also our own health and well-being. The future of our ocean, and indeed our planet, depends on our collective action. We must move beyond a throwaway culture and embrace a circular economy that prioritizes reuse, recycling, and responsible consumption. By making informed choices, supporting sustainable businesses, and advocating for policy changes, we can create a future where plastic pollution is a distant memory. The time to act is now. Let us all do our part to turn the tide on plastic pollution and create a healthier, more sustainable planet for generations to come.